Donald Trump has been offered security briefings. He's been offered State Department briefings. He's been offered a wide variety of briefings, specifically dealing with national defense and current foreign policy. Unfortunately for us, Donald Trump has declined to take any of those briefings. Now, Donald Trump has made two, not one, but two diplomatic blunders in the past week. The first blunder he made was in his conversation with Pakistan, indicating how strongly he felt aligned with Pakistan and how he would do whatever he could to make things better for Pakistan. Now, any moron knows that getting close to Pakistan would create a problem with the United States and India, since India and Pakistan are bitter enemies, and both have nuclear weapons. It has been a long-standing policy to keep Pakistan at arm's length. Now, Donald Trump claims that the Pakistani Prime Minister placed a phone call to him congratulating him, and that may in fact be true. But stating all the things that he stated in that phone conversation created a potential, and I say potential, problem. Pakistan released a transcript of the phone call, which is obviously not something that is normally done. But they were smart. They released that transcript to put Donald Trump on the record as far as his closer affiliation with Pakistan, so that if anything goes down later on, all they have to do is refer back to that phone conversation where Donald Trump said that he would be as helpful as possible in behalf of the Pakistani people and the country. Now, India waved it off, so he got a break there. But you would have thought that he would have learned to be more careful in his dealings with foreign governments, especially since he's not in office at this particular time. Nope. He decided to place a phone call to the president of Taiwan. Now, if he had taken any security briefings, any State Department briefings, given the State Department a heads up, because in actuality it was he that called Taiwan and not the other way around, the State Department would have at least outlined our current position with the nation of Taiwan and how we have broken diplomatic ties to them, but still have a quote-unquote undiplomatic relationship with them, i.e. we sell them weapons, all kinds of stuff. We trade with them, etc. But when Nixon went to China and approximately 5 years later established diplomatic relations with China, one of the requirements was that we recognize Beijing as the capital of China and the Beijing government as the government that is responsible for China. What Donald Trump did here was to quasi-recognize the people of Taiwan in a quasi-diplomatic manner. That was a major no-no, and the Chinese government has issued a formal reprimand or complaint regarding the issue. Now, this is probably going to blow away. But my question is, this guy has been the president-elect for what, 3 weeks now? And he's already made 2, let us say, significant foreign policy blunders. It's not even a question of what, it's a question of when will he make a blunder that can't be as easily waved away. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't believe the country wants to get into any type of an altercation, whether it's physical or verbal, with anybody at this point in time. We're still trying to get out of the situation that we have over in the Middle East, and we don't need to create something artificially that didn't need to be created. And Mr. Trump inadvertently has created 2 situations which, again, may all just blow away and nothing further come of them. But what happens when he says something that can't be as easily dismissed, can't be as easily waved away? Now, this is the reason why you don't do anything until you are actually in office and they force feed all of the national security briefings. They force feed all of the State Department briefings to him, and he would have no choice. Now, as president, he could still turn them down, but then what would that say? In my mind, we got an issue, and he may not take any of the briefings. Now, on the other hand, Mike Pence has taken every briefing offered. What does that mean? It could mean that Donald Trump, sooner or later, is going to get tired of dealing with this and create a phony reason to step down, and you're going to get Mike Pence as your president. Man, oh man, this is turning into a shitstorm.